Hi, my name is Jason and I'm with Resolution Marketing LLC, and this is our first commercial review on FanDuel SportsBook. And as a disclaimer, we are in no way affiliated with FanDuel SportsBook.
Right here. Oh.
Can you do that here?
Of course. Now I can bet the game on FanDuel SportsBook anywhere in Pennsylvania.
But is the pig allowed?
You mean my service hog? As long as they rent her shoes.
FanDuel Sportsbook is now available everywhere in Pennsylvania. Join today and get a risk-free bet worth up to $500. Visit FanDuelSportsBook.com. FanDuel Sportsbook, more ways to win.
So what was the advertising story all about? Well, it was about FanDuel SportsBook app now being available anywhere within Pennsylvania. You no longer have to go to your bookie. You don't have to go drive to the casino to place your bets. All you have to do is get your phone, download the app, and if it's your first time using the app, then you can get a risk-free bet up to $500. Well, so understanding the story is great, but what was the commercial's objective?
Can you do that here?
Of course. Now I can bet the game on FanDuel Sportsbook anywhere in Pennsylvania.
You saw and heard the female actress ask the man in the blue blazer about the app. Obviously, she was asking about the pig, but the commercial wanted you to get the information about the actual app. So the guy in the blue blazer, he answered it, and that is why it's an informative objective. But who were they actually targeting? So first of all, the ad is likely only airing in and around Pennsylvania because they specifically mention Pennsylvania. That's a geodemographic. You can look that up later, or ask me in the comments section. Now, if you look closely at the main characters and the extras in the background, most of them look to be between the ages of 40 to 64 years old. Why'd they choose to do a commercial targeting that demographic? Well, my thoughts are that they probably have a lot of 21 to 40-year-olds using their app right now, and they're trying to take the pie, the small pie that they have right now, and expand it into a medium-sized pie by penetrating a market that they don't already tap into now. And it will grow their revenue and the sports industry as a whole. So why do you think they picked a bowling alley? Well, it could have been because they have a low budget. Yeah, but if they had a low budget, they could probably just use a green screen. Okay, so the point is, you don't normally think about bowling when you think about sports betting. Probably think about football, basketball, but not really bowling. So I did some research and I found there's a website called the Bowler's Journal, and 31% of bowlers are active golfers. And a whopping 96% of bowlers are active in other sports. So if you're targeting a lifestyle or an interest, otherwise known as a psychographic, you probably are on point with that. Now, to top it off, the man in the blazer could be you. Although I don't recommend going to bowl in a blazer and dress pants. So, maybe you don't have to dress the same. But look at his poise. He's such a trusting guy. So confident. That stellar smile. It's all alluding to him as a professional sports gambler. And as a professional sports gambler, you need to be able to place bets anywhere. Like, I don't know, off the top of my head, an example, a bowling alley. Like a bowling, I don't know where I come up with all this stuff. Mind blown. And your mind is about to be blown when you realize that they use color psychology to make his blue blazer pop and make him feel a little bit more trusting. Look at all the reddish-orange colors. The chairs, bowling balls, the lights above. The lady behind him is wearing red. He himself is wearing a dark red. And the pig is pink, which is a type of red. Is that a coincidence? By the way, what the heck is a pig doing in a bowling alley? Does that make sense to you? I'm sure that you were waiting for this the entire time. But yeah, that's kind of weird. And that's exactly what they wanted you to think. They hit an unusual button. There's 6 buttons. 6 buttons that you want to use when you're talking about advertising, and those are the buttons that make your videos go viral. So they hit this button, and now every time that you see the pig, you're going to be thinking, oh, this must be a FanDuel SportsBook commercial. Well, it might not be, especially if it's a competitor's commercial with a pig, but now they have that in your mind, and you're going to start associating that. Now, they also use a metaphor for the pig. Not in the same way that George Orwell did with Animal Farm, but it was kind of clever and comical. So the pig was a metaphor for FanDuel SportsBook app. And when the female actress asks,
Can you do that here?
The word here is a metaphor for Pennsylvania. And the actress and her husband, supposedly, were a metaphor for the people that have a distaste for sports betting. So it plays into how society feels about sports gambling.
But is a pig allowed?
You mean my service hog? As long as they rent her shoes.
Okay, I wanted to show you this clip because I didn't catch it at first, but I think that there's a hidden message when he says that he has a service pig, and he gives that smirk at the end. I think that it's really about him needing emotional support because you can't always win, it's gambling, so he needs emotional support with a service pig. Okay, so in my opinion, from a marketing perspective, I think that they did a pretty good job in this commercial because they were able to fit everything into 30 seconds, they were able to make jokes, they were able to reach their objectives, and they also complimented the customers, because the demand for sports gambling generates the need to be accessible anywhere in the state of Pennsylvania. They also use call to actions, and call to actions help funnel people into doing what you actually want them to do. And they used join today and get a risk-free bet up to $500. They also used visit FanDuel SportsBook. Most companies do that, but some companies decide to leave that out in their commercials. Now, they did not use pathos. Pathos invokes an emotional response, and you did not hear any music at all. The only background sound that you heard was the clashing of bowling balls knocking down the pins. But I don't think that they needed to use an emotional response to achieve their objective. Now, small recommendation would be, if you're going to make a joke about a pig wearing shoes, follow through with it. My second recommendation is you should also show bowling as something to bet on if you're going to potentially target bowlers. They only show basketball, football, hockey, golf, soccer, and basketball. Okay, let me know in the comment section what you initially thought when you watched this commercial, and if you disagree with anything that I said, or you found something that I might have missed, definitely comment, let me know. And if you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe down below. I will be pushing out weekly commercial reviews. Look forward to that. I am Jason with Resolution Marketing LLC, and have a wonderful day.